Louis and Marie got caught with their kids. They tried to cross the border, and somebody recognized his face according to a coin. They went, "That's the king. You're a fucking idiot. You're a king." He went, "No, I'm not." And they were like, "Sir, really? That's your face?" And Marie went, "He's not the king. And we're not raring.
What are you?
When you wear nice clothes?
Wearing. Okay.
We're not wearing nice clothes because we're rich. Fuck, I'm fucked up. It's because I'm poor. I'm wearing nice clothes because I'm poor and I got them from a poorhouse. Fucking full of shit. Like, everyone... Oh, yeah, because you got a fucking cabin and everything else because of that. So she was fucked. So they got arrested. The minute they got arrested, they were taken back to Versailles. Everyone like, "You're full of shit, Marie Antoinette. We hate you. Go fuck yourself." And Marie was like, "Okay. Like, I can't do anything. Like, I'm the king's wife. I can't do shit." So they got stuck at Versailles for a little while. Until they got voted out. I'm so fucked up. Give me a minute. I'm like hiccuping.
I was going to say, are you okay over there?
No, I'm hiccuping. So, they got voted out. And Louis was like, "I'm not leaving Versailles." And like, "You're leaving Versailles. We don't give a shit. If you don't leave Versailles, we're going to fucking force you out." And Louis was like, "Okay, I guess I will then," because he was a piece of shit and didn't give a shit. And Marie was like, "We can't leave Versailles. This is our home. This is who we are. We're royals. Like, Versailles is who we are." He's like, "No, we're going to the palace of blah, blah, blah in Paris. We have to leave." And she's like, "No, we stay here." He's like, "No, we're leaving." And she threw a huge fit. To the point where when he was being moved, she was starting to fit that the royal like change of God, whatever it is, was like dragging her out. She threw a fit. And she wouldn't leave Versailles. She said, "This is ridiculous. Like, you're the king, I'm the queen. Like, the king is dead. Like, who gives a fuck what his old rules were? Like, I'm the queen. Like, I choose what happens." And she did. But at the time, people didn't want to have it. So, she went to the royal palace in Paris. People threw a fit. They felt like their king and queen were not representing them in Paris. They felt like they were not understanding. Are you getting that fucking wine poured, or are you just fucking around?
I'm just fucking around.
Alright. So they felt like their king and queen did not understand who they were. And so people were pissed. They were angry. But Marie and Louis did everything. Marie did everything. Louis didn't give a shit. He just was there. Marie did everything she could. She smiled, she waved, she helped poor people. She did everything she could as a rich person. She did everything she could. It wasn't enough. But Marie was also depressed. She was severely depressed. She hated Louis. She didn't want to be with him. Everyone says they were in love, but they weren't in love. She did not love him at all. She loved him as much as what was required. And so, for her, the only thing that mattered was the respect. So, as a queen, she said, "Louis, my thing that I'm doing here now and time, you have to respect." And he said, "Okay." She was, "Because I'm queen. And what I do is understandable." And Louis went, "Okay." And he did. The queen walked into the middle of a revolutionary tribunal with the Americans and the French, and she said, "What's going on?" And they said, "Well, we're having a talk about the fact that these people want to revolutionize against the people who are their sovereign." And the queen went, "So, what's our problem?" And they went, "Well, we can't choose against the British against us." And she went, "What's your point? We're here. They have the problem." we're gonna solve it. And they did. She fucking solved it in an instant. I'm fucked up.
Is Louis
Fuck
dead
the
yet?
British.
Is Louis dead?
Louis not dead. So let me finish it. God damn it, you're right, girl. And so Louis is like, you're a queen, and she's happening. And she's like, yeah. And she did shit ton of shit. I'm not joking you. That girl did more shit than anybody else. She would go to the poor in the poorest districts and get money.
After she's arrested?
No, after she was queen. She gave the poor. She gave money to the poorest. She gave everything. She just did things all the time. But Marie Antoinette's problem was she was 16. Just poor. And
After she was arrested.
No, she wasn't arrested.
We're arrested. She's arrested. They're arrested now.
They're arrested at 16.
What happens after arrested?
But she was 16. And she had money to burn. And at 16, she thought, fuck him.
But not after she was arrested.
She was never arrested at 16. Am I fucked up?
I think
So
you're
it's
fucked up.
1789 and she's been arrested. Continue.
She has not been arrested yet. She
But
hasn't
you're
been
just
arrested.
out of...
I know, I'm fucked up. Let me finish it. She has not been arrested yet. She has been corrected in a way where everyone's like, you're fucked up. You're the queen. You fucked us. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And she's going, I'm the queen. Like, you can't arrest me. And they're like, no, we can't. Until a certain shit is proven, but we can arrest you. She goes, yeah, I know, I'm queen. And they're like, yeah, you're a piece of shit. And she going, yeah. Louis was still in prison. But they
She
brought
wasn't
Marie
arrested?
on trial because of the revolution. So everything shitty happened. So they put Marie Antoinette on. They said, we're going to relieve you, we're going to do everything we can for you, and everything else. No. Marie Antoinette was put on trial for 7 months. They did not release her. They did not release her comments. They did not release shit for Marie Antoinette. Her husband went on trial. They said, Your Grace, you're a piece of shit. And he went, yeah, I am. I didn't do shit for the fucking French people. And they went, yeah, we know. We sat here and waited and you never did shit. And he went, yeah. They were going to chop your head off. We don't care. Goodbye. Bye-bye. We're going to kill you. And he went, okay. Bye. Peace. I don't give a shit. And they went, you're a fucked up person.
So did they chop his head off?
Yeah.
Okay.
They took him to the place, fuck, I forget in French. Palais de la Tolatoire. I'm fucked up, I probably said it wrong. But, it's a famous place now. And they dragged him out, and everybody was, like, in chorus. They were, like, dragging the king on. They were like, you're gonna die, we don't give a shit. So the king got put into they put the thing over him, and they were about to chop off his head. And women took their scarves off, right? Like 20 women, if not more, took their scarves off. They had them ready. The king's fucking thing came down, cut his head off. His head fell off. And the women put their fucking scarves all against the king's blood. So they thought it was important. They thought it was the most important blood in the land. And thought it was good luck. And so all these women, like 30, 40 plus women, just kept putting in their scarves in the blood. And they did that until they finally scared them off. But they did that. Marie Antoinette sat in her house. Not her house, but inside a prison and cried because she heard the drum of the drums until it stopped. And that meant her husband died. So she fell apart. That night, the people went crazy because the king's dead. Fuck the king. King's gone. We don't give a shit. So they went crazy and they started chopping off heads left and right from the royals who were stuck inside the palace. And so Marie Antoinette didn't know what to do. They're chopping off heads and they finally called her out and said, come on, queen. Come on, see our head. Come on, see our people. And they had her best friend on ahead. They had her on a head.
On a spike?
On a spike. And Marie was fucking devastated. She fucking fainted when she saw it. It was her best friend in the world. And when she saw it, she fucking just... She collapsed. They said that. She collapsed. She had nothing to say. She looked at it and went, oh my god. That's all she had said, and she collapsed. And the women had to help her back up. And they pulled the head back down and said, kiss it. Kiss this woman's face. What they said on the street. Because they thought she was having a lesbian relationship with her. Which wasn't true. She just was having a relationship with her. She was just shown, but they thought it was lesbian. So they asked her to kiss it, and so she said, no, I'm not going to kiss it. I'm done. So it was fucked up. So Marie went through some fucked up shit at that moment. And she was depressed and she couldn't stop crying. So they did something even more fucked up. I'm going to drink more of this.
Important shit right there.
Yeah. They took her kid from her. They walked inside the trial and said, we're done. We're done with you having kids. And she went, what? They go, your son's gone. She goes, no, you can't take my son from me. And she fucking threw a hellacious fit. She did everything she could to fight them. But they said, what are you going to do? Fight us? You going to kill us? We'll kill your son. Don't fight us. We'll kill him right here in front of you. So she backed down. So they took her kid. And every night, Marie Antoinette heard her kid screaming for help. He laid in the dark dungeons, whatever it may be, and screamed for his mommy. He said every night, Mom, help me. Mom, help, help, help. He screamed every night because they were beating him. They were beating him to shit. They were hurting him to an inch of his life because he was Dauphin. He was the Prince of France. And God forbid if a Prince of France had to enjoy his life. They wouldn't let him. They wanted him to suffer more than any. Because he lived a life of enjoyment. Which is fucked up because he didn't. He really didn't. He lived a life of what his mom gave him. And they treated him like shit. So, Marie Antoinette cried every night. She sat in the cell and she just cried. And they would say, why are you crying? And she's like, my son's being killed or hurt and I can't be there to support him. And they went, I don't give a shit. She was like, I know you don't give a shit, but it's my son and I'm sad. And they went, you gotta go in your corner. So Marie Antoinette went to her corner and she would write letters to her sister-in-law, the only one they allowed letters to. So she would sit there and she would write letters every day to her sister-in-law talking about her sadness, her depression, how she was hurt, everything. And they sent him no other letters left. Marie Antoinette's hall. It's actually memorized today. If you go inside the hall, you will see a fake Marie Antoinette sitting at her desk with letters and everything. It's fucked up. It's what she had. So Marie Antoinette fucked up. She was done. She had nothing else. And Marie Antoinette went, I was the queen. I had a wonderful life. I had everything I ever wanted. How did this happen? Her husband died. So Marie Antoinette went, no. I'm not going to let these people live. I'm not a terrible person. I'm not. I'm a great person. I've done great things for these people. I've done what I could do. She did. She pulled over. She helped people when they could. She did a lot of great things. Let me know when I need to stop. So, Marie Antoinette went, I'm not doing this. And so they took her to trial and she said, I'm a great person. And they went, no, you're not. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit royalist. And all you want is a royal party. She goes, no. And she told her story. She said, I have tried left and right to do what's right for these people. I love French people. I love my people. They're my people. That's what she said all the time. And I don't want them to die, and I don't want them to lose their faith. And what I did may have been wrong, but I'm trying to make myself better. I don't want them to be wrong. Everyone went, we don't give a shit. You fucked up already, too late. So she tried. She said everything she could. Until the next part.
Until the next part.